You crazy mother.
What's going on, everyone? Captain Granite back here with another moto vlog. And yeah, it's been about 2 weeks since I've been out on the bike. Oh man, I'm fogging up already. And I've been out of the country. I was actually just in Indonesia for work. And good to be back. Very good to be back. Very tired. I got in at 4 o'clock this morning. It's Friday, and yeah, a bit tired. I've been traveling for about 36 hours between flights and whatnot, and yeah, just a bit tired. But it's all good. I'm home and ready to get back into things. Figured I haven't done a night video for quite some time, so feel pretty wide awake right now. A bit jet lagged, but whatever. I'll get used to it. It'll buff. It was really something special to see a bunch of you guys saying happy birthday to me. I didn't even really announce anything, so I want to say thank you to all the people that said happy birthday to me while I was away. It's weird turning 30. I don't feel 30. I still feel not invincible, because I wake up with my own aches and pains, my snaps, my crackles, my pops. But I still have like the mindset that I'm like still like 21, ready to take on the world, and that's just not the case at all. Shit. Oh, I hit the skunk. Damn it! That car missed it, and I had no idea which way to go. Oh, it went crunch. So I do have a topic that I was thinking about the other day when I was on the plane. What's the worst injury you ever had? Now, I've had 2 injuries that I would say are the major ones that affect my day-to-day life. And the first one that I'd say was the most painful that I ever had was back in high school. I was on the golf team.
Nerd!
And I'd been playing a really fantastic game. It was like one of the best rounds of my life. And I was coming up to the 18th hole, about to, get ready to tee off. There were these 2 girls in front of us, and it was me and one other teammate playing. And these girls were like maybe 50 yards in front of us, so no reason to, get ready to swing or hit or whatnot. And my buddy already had a ball teed up, and we're just sitting there kind of like shooting the shit. And all of a sudden he swung, and I was standing kind of right at his shoulder. And when his driver came up, it clocked me right on the left side of my face and knocked out one of my teeth, and then also cut my lip. But when I say it knocked out one of my teeth, I'm talking root and all. It wasn't just the like it broke off or anything. It was literally the whole freaking root came out. And they like, it was perfect condition too. It didn't crack, it didn't chip or anything. The whole freaking tooth was intact. It looked like a freaking vampire fang. It was quite creepy looking. And the guy that I was with, he was actually in the Boy Scouts, and they taught him to put it in milk to save it. And we got to the hospital, and they looked it over, they evaluated it, and said, hey, it can go back in. So they they cleaned out the hole in my mouth, and they put the tooth back in. Like, to me, it felt like 10 centimeters. And then they go, okay, we're going to give you a piece of gauze, bite down, and you're pushing it up yourself. The pain that I went through, I mean, they put as much Novocaine in me as possible to numb it, but the pain was so excruciating. Blood vessels in my eyes burst, and I literally had blood running down the side of my face. And then, about 3 years later, I started noticing, like, the tooth had been fine. Like, I had no complaints about it. I mean, it was a little loose, but it was nothing, you know, that wasn't horrible. But about 3 years after that, the roots kind of unattached, and it started getting, like, I could notice more pain anytime I, like, was chewing something or taking a bite of something. So we had an x-ray done, and it actually caused an infection at the top of my top of where the tooth was. So they had to take it out, and they were gonna put in a implant. I decided against it for the sole purpose of it's in a perfect spot to put a straw. Hey, that's my go-to thing. I have a place to put a straw. Now, the second worst injury I've ever had was, again, back in high school. I was playing basketball, and one of the kids didn't like how I was guarding him, mainly because I sucked at defense, and I'd almost had to freaking tackle people. And I sucked at basketball. I was absolutely god-awful. I fouled him kind of hard. He didn't particularly care for it. And then the next trip down, I had the ball, and I took a jump shot, and he kicked my legs out from under me. I landed on the hardwood, both knees down. It freaking hurt like hell. Now, I didn't tear anything, I didn't break anything, but my God, I was bruised like beyond belief. And I still say that, you know, I can always tell when it's about to rain, because it just, I don't know, it's in the bone. The bone just knows when the pressure drops. Wow, this light's actually gonna freaking turn for me? Okay. But those were my two worst injuries that I've ever had. So down in the comments, I'd like to hear what your worst injuries were. It just it's always, you know, really cool to hear other people's stories. You know, the best of times, the worst of times, that kind of thing. Holy crap, Fun Spot is packed. World's largest arcade. Right there. But that's gonna do it for this motovlog. I'm gonna leave it right here. And yeah, I hope you guys have a good night, good day, wherever you are, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace. I want to continue freaking brake checking me? I'll just go around you.